Welcome, everyone, to some more tsukihime. Um, I was originally going to be streaming canon, but I just felt like streaming tsukihime tonight. I don't know why. So, yeah, God, I haven't streamed in so long. Other than that, let's just continue from... Where did we leave off last time? I don't remember. It was probably at a choice, if anything. Oh. So, if anything, all I remember is, damn, what did happen? I remember that big, that thing, that friggin' monster, unhuman thing. But other than that, I don't remember much. Well, it's all starting to come back to me anyway, so let's just continue on. Sensei told me, my eyes could see the points where things could easily be broken. And if that thing were to be a person, then what I would see would be their vital spots. Lines which, if cut, could break something apart without any effort. With those lines, even things as hard as steel could easily be cut. In other words, everything in existence has a destiny of breaking, internalized with it. This is something inescapable for anything with a physical form, Shiki. That's what Sensei had said. I was still a child back then. I remember finally understanding what she meant and getting scared. In other words, the world is full of cracks, and it could collapse at any instant. If there are scribbles all over the ground, then there's a possibility that the earth would start breaking if I walk over it. When I realized what she meant, I thanked Sensei from the bottom of my heart for the glasses she gave me. I couldn't have gone on living if I had continued to see the lines all of the time. The points where things could easily be broken. There isn't a single advantage to being able to see them. Good morning. I hear an unfamiliar voice. It is morning. It is time for you to awaken, Shiki-sama. Stop calling me Shiki-sama already. I told you yesterday it sends me chills down my back. I wake up. Hisui stands far from the bed, like a statue. Where am I? Good morning, Shiki-sama. The girl in a maid uniform bows. Ah, yeah, I came home, right. I pushed myself up, looking around the room. In that instant, I feel sharp pain in my temples. Huh? Are you looking for your glasses? Hisui gently hands me my glasses. Phew. I let out a breath. Last night before I went to sleep, I had the feeling I was seeing the lines even with my glasses on. Seems like it was just my imagination. Maybe it's because I slept in an unfamiliar room, but my mind is hazy. Shiki-sama? Hisui calls out to me. Shaking my head, I shake away my sleepiness. Good morning, Hisui. Thanks for coming to wake me. There is no need to thank me. It is my duty to come and wake you, Shiki-sama. Hisui gives a plain and completely expressionless response, even in an unfavorable light. I think Hisui's features are beautiful. It should be wonderful for such a girl to wake me every morning, but as Hisui never smiles, I don't feel happy about it. What a shame. If Hisui only had half of cute Kohaku's brightness, she would be really cute. Do you need something? Realizing I'm looking at her, Hisui stares straight back. Oh, nothing at all. Waking up with you there makes me feel like I'm really at the Tono mansion. Now then, getting off the bed, I stretch out both arms. Suddenly I realize I'm wearing pajamas. I'm sure that yesterday Huh? I thought I slept in my uniform last night. Yes, since it is bad for your health to do so, Ne-san changed your clothes and put you to bed after. What? Oh my gosh. It's true that I could have caught a cold if I had just slept like that. What? I quickly checked my pants and underwear. My pants are brand new pajama pants. Even my underwear is new. Oh no. Oh no. I want to say, what the hell did you do? But somehow the words are stuck in my throat. I've got to calm down and think things over for now. Let's see. First of all, half the blame belongs to me. And the one who changed me wasn't Hisui, it was her sister, Kohaku-san. It would be wrong to complain to Hisui. Hisui, yes, what is it? You don't have to do anything uncalled for like this from now on. If you have to, please wake me up. I can change myself, so I'd like to do so. My face is deep red as I say all of this. Hisui obediently nods in affirmation. The uniform is folded and awaits you over there. Please come to the sitting room after you have changed. Damn it. How careless could I be? It was careless of me to begin with when I fell asleep on the bed like that, but to not have woken up while I was being changed is over the top. Usually I would have sensed it, but maybe I was just really tired. Complaining to myself isn't going to change anything. I can't just keep standing here talking to myself like an idiot. I'd better hurry up and change, then go have breakfast. My school uniform is neatly folded, and my shirt is even ironed. Passing my wrists through the sleeves feel good. It's that fresh, brand new feeling. No, there's something wrong with being naked, is there? No, there's nothing being wrong with naked, is there? Yep. There was nothing wrong with it, but I couldn't help but being embarrassed at the fact that I was being changed by the warmly smiling Kohaku-san. To top things off, the face in the mirror keeps smiling from time to time, despite being bright red. Are you really okay, Tonoshiki? I thought you were supposed to be uneasy about staying here, you amateur. Akiya and Kohaku-san are relaxing in the sitting room. Akiya is wearing the uniform of the Asagami Ladies Academy, a famous school for young girls. They're drinking tea together gracefully, as if breakfast ended a long time ago. Greet Akiya, greet Kohaku, greet both of them. Which one's Akiya? She's my sister, right? So let's greet both of them. Let's be nice. Good morning, you two. Good morning, Shiki-san. Wearing a white apron that suits her, Kohaku-san replies me with a smile that can not possibly be any larger. On the other hand, Akiya just casts a glance at me. Good morning. You certainly took your time this morning, Nissan. She certainly knows how to put a damper on things. Took my time. It's barely past 7. It only takes 30 minutes to get to school from here, so I'm actually up early. So you're saying I'm going to finish breakfast in just 10 minutes? You're not some starving dog, so if you're going to eat breakfast, I'd like you to take your time. It should not take at least 10 minutes, or even 15 minutes is where to draw the line for eating breakfast. Unless it's like if you're eating so much, it really shouldn't take, what are you eating for to take 15 minutes to eat? I'm not a dog, Akiya. Then I remember. Speaking of dogs, there's what happened last night. Hey, about what happened last night, does that happen every night? What? Uh-oh. Noisy woof 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 racket. Yeah, it was damn dog noise. Nissan, what are you talking about? What? I'm talking about last night, of course. Around 11 at night, some stray dogs were barking their heads off. Oh no. They don't know. Fine, I'm not asking you anymore, Akiya. Kohaku-san, it was really noisy last night, wasn't it? Eh? Was it really? I did think the wind was quite strong, but the only unusual thing I found while looking around late at night was you sleeping in your uniform on top of your bed. Ah, yes. I'll be more careful from now on. What? What happened, Kohaku? Oh, nothing in particular. Shiki-san just has bad sleeping posture, that's all. Was she watching him sleep? What? Yeah. Somehow, I get the feeling Kohaku-san missed the point. Well, that's basically how it was. I don't remember anything like that. You don't either, do you, Kohaku? No, I don't. Sorry, Shiki-san. There wasn't anything particularly like last night that I can remember. I just decided, the only possibility left I could think of is that Nissan had a dream about it. Well, now that she mentioned it, maybe it was a dream, but you must have had a nightmare because you aren't used to the mansion yet. Oh, I know what. If that stray dog barks again tonight, perhaps we shall start keeping an extra vicious guard dog here. A malicious giggle comes out from Akia. I'm now out of time, so please excuse me, Nissan. Please do take care not to get attacked by any dogs on your way to school. Bro, she's so rude. Like, dang. Yeah, no kidding. I leave for the lobby after I eat breakfast Kohaku-san made for me. Yusui is in the lobby waiting with my bag. Will there be enough time, Shiki-sama? Yeah, it's not 20 minutes to school. It's not even 20 minutes to school from here if I run. It's 7:30 now, so I can make it if I take the long way. Satisfied with my explanation, Hisui nods. Very well, I will escort you out. Yeah, thanks. It's a terribly embarrassing thing to have a personal servant. Shiki-san, please wait. With pattering footsteps, Kohaku runs down from the second floor. Hisui steps back and falls silent as Kohaku-san appears. Huh? Aren't you with Akia? Lady Akia goes to school by car. Since I had something to give you this morning, I stayed behind. Something to give me? Yes. This came from the Arima family yesterday. Kohaku-san smiles. But I have all my luggage already. The things I used while I was at the Arima's house all belong to them, so all I've got are my own clothes. Really? But this was sent here nonetheless. Kohaku-san hands me a thin wooden box, perhaps 20 centimeters long. It's not heavy at all. Kohaku-san, I've never seen this before. Well, apparently it was left to you by your departed father. It was to be given to you in the will. By my old man? I can't feel anything about that. What's the old man who expelled me from this mansion 8 years ago doing, leaving me things? Oh well, Kohaku-san, please take it to my room for me. Kohaku-san is staring intently at the wooden box. She seems almost like a child who wants a toy. Stare. No, she is a child. I get it. You want to know what's inside, right? Oh, no. Not at all. I merely wondered for a moment. Like I said, you do wonder what's inside. Alright, let's open it. 1, 2, 3. With a dry sound, the wooden box opens. What? It's an iron bar. Undecorated and worn out. It has finger marks all over it. The old man must have really hated me to leave me a piece of junk like this. No, Shiki-san, it's a fruit knife. What? Oh, I guess I was thinking of a long, thick iron bar. Nasan. There is no error by that name. It just says Nanatsu Yoru. Surprised, I turned around. Hisui, who had been silent until now, was looking at the knife over my shoulder. You surprised me. Hisui, you should say something. You don't have to look over my shoulder like that, you know. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you. Hisui's cheeks suddenly become a little redder. Please excuse me. That knife is so beautiful that I could not help myself. Beautiful? You really think it's beautiful? It kind of looks beat up to me. Not at all. The tempering of that blade is masterful. I think it is a knife with its own proper history. Really? It looks to me like a piece of junk. But Hisui seems so convinced, I begin to feel the same thing. In its own way, I guess it's not a bad inheritance. 7 Knights? Maybe that stressed the name of this fruit knife? Maybe, though. I can't imagine him having naming a knife like that. Whatever the case may be, it's obvious that it's antique. No, in any case, I believe in taking what's given to me. I replaced the blade and put the knife in my trouser pocket. Shiki-sama, have you enough time? I have to get going. Wokohaku-san, thanks for the delivery. You're welcome. Gohaku-san smiles and waves. Leaving the doorway, I press through the garden. As I pass the mansion gates, I sense a commotion. What's going on? Sounds like something's happening on the right side of the mansion. I heard that someone found bloodstains on the road east of the mansion. Bloodstains? You mean leftover blood? Yes. There was the blood on the mansion fence, too. The police came to inquire about what happened last night while you were sleeping, Shiki-sama. Does that mean someone died? No, all that has been found are the bloodstains. The east side of the mansion. That's around where the man in the That's around where the man in the black coat was last night. Bloodstains, traces of blood. Bloodstains, traces of red. Come to think of it, I get the feeling I saw something red. Shiki-sama? No, it's nothing. Shaking my head, I shake off the bad images. Well, I'll be going now. Thanks for seeing me off, Hisui. Goodbye. Please take care on the way. Hisui bows deeply. I'm not sure what to take care about, but she's probably just worried about my health. Yeah, thanks. You take care too, Hisui. That's right. It's only right to repay good intentions with good intentions. With an energetic wave of the hand at Hisui, I leave the gates of the mansion behind. This is I don't know why this is hard to read out loud. I feel like I've heard this song before outside of Tsukihime. And it was like a different version, like a remix. I feel like I've heard a remix of the song outside of Tsukihime. There are less people in the streets in the evenings now too. You better cut down on the hanging out at night, Arihiko. The face of my bad friend just into mine. He'd be the sort to carry on hanging out at night regardless of the atmosphere in town. Well, it's not like he's gonna listen to a word I say anyway. I start to see some people in school uniforms intermingled with the crowd. They're only about 10 minutes until the school gates close. And that's along the asphalt street, so I won't be late. I arrive. It seems like it took 20 minutes rather than 30 from the mansion. I need to leave around 7 if I want to go slowly, since I ran several times on the way. The classroom, just minutes before homeroom, is full of commotion. Scattered all over the classroom are my classmates, intent on walking until the teacher arrives. It's like a festival in here, even though there are only a few minutes left. I ease my way through to my seat next to the window. Then, yo, you're late, Tono. A stark contrast to the otherwise pleasant classroom. There is someone waiting with a big grin on his face. And in addition, good morning, Tono-kun. He is accompanied by someone very unexpected. Ciel, I think your name is? Yeah. Huh? Is it so unusual? I was just wondering if you were in class, so I decided to come over to see you, Tono-kun. Unusual? The seniors never come to the junior classrooms. There's all sorts of reasons, but the biggest one is that they're just too far apart. Oh, I see. Senpai nods with a serious face. You don't have to worry about that. Despite my appearance, I'm a fast runner. It takes me less than a minute to get to my class downstairs from here. Senpai emphasizes her point. I guess she's just not the kind of person who cares what other people think. Quit whining, Tono. What's wrong with it anyway? Senpai is here because she wants to be. I mean, yeah, you literally left the house at like 11 p.m. Who knows what time you went to sleep? Inui-kun, it seems Tono-kun is feeling down. Yeah, he's probably feeling irritable because he is not used to his life after moving. Tono doesn't mind most things, but he's got a bad habit of throwing a fit when faced with things he doesn't understand. Really? Tono-kun doesn't look like the type to get angry. And excuse me. Nope, that's not true, Tono. You see, is pretty mature, but when he encounters something he doesn't understand, kaboom. Huh. Kaboom, is it? Yep. You'll change your opinion once you see him lose it, so you can't just trust him like that, senpai. Senpai puts her hands to her mouth. I can't tell how serious she is. If it's Senpai, she might actually have intended to talk privately. That's terrible, Tono. Listening in on the lovey-dovey private conversation between Senpai and me. You sure got some nasty hobbies. Arihiko points at me. Are you trying to pick a fight with me, Arihiko? Actually, please do. Right now I'm more than willing. Arihiko shakes his head. Of course not. You're my dear friend, right? I'd exchange fists with even my parents, but I have a policy of not fighting with my friends. I'm the very martyr of chivalry. I doubt that if you'd exchange fists with your parents. That's amazing. I guess chivalrous people could punch their parents in the world that's inside his head. I see, that's a pretty rotten policy. Hahaha. You pretended to be depressed, but deep down you're the same Tono as always. Damn, I had nothing to worry about after all. Arihiko hits me a couple times in the back. Arihiko, were you worried about me just then? Don't ask me trivial stuff like that, you dumbass. It's only good if I do it without you noticing. Arihiko hits my back some more. We've been friends for a long time, but I still can't get a hold on this guy's personality. So, how's your new house? Pretty heavy and stressful by the looks of it. Can't really say. I had a bad dream last night, and the people at my house gave me the cold shoulder. I see. Sounds rough. Arihiko nods with a difficult expression. And Senpai is silent, staring at us while we have our trivial conversation. Senpai? Tono-kun, you really do get on well with Inui-kun. Are you serious, Senpai? You must need thicker glasses if that's what you think after seeing what just happened. Not at all, Tono-kun. You look really relaxed when you're with Inui-kun. You really open and trust him a lot. Man, I'm running out of breath already. This art, to be honest, kind of reminds me of the old Higurashi sprites. I don't know why. I mean, it's of course more well drawn, but I don't know. It just gives off that charm. Sorry about that. I was just checking Discord real quick. It's almost time. I'll be going now. Did you watch the news this morning, Tono-kun? No, the house I moved to doesn't have a television, so I can't watch the morning news. Is that so? Well, I'll just ask you straight out then. It was a big mansion on today's morning news. Is that where you live? Eh? It's morning's news. Now that she mentions it, Hisui said the police had come to talk. Yeah, that must be my house. I heard the police came this morning to ask us questions. Is that so? You mustn't be out playing at night, Tono-kun. Senpai leaves quickly. I watch her silently, and... Tono. What? I'm not listening to any more of your trivial garbage. It's not trivial. It's becoming a big problem. You become so familiar that Senpai that she even comes here to see you. Arihiko stares at me gravely. Well, I don't know anything about it. I've only started talking to her recently. Maybe she just came here on a whim today? And come to think of it, aren't you pretty familiar with her too? No way, man. It's taken me 7 days to get her to remember my name. Oh, that's unusual. Wasn't it your policy to not deal with girls you can't pick up in a day because they're too much trouble? That's for normal girls, but Senpai is different. I've kept it a secret this whole time, but actually, you like senior girls who look good with glasses on, don't you? Arihiko's face turns red. You knew all along, my dear friend. Yeah, I knew. We're friends after all. We get along and we've got the same interests. I see. You can understand how good Senpai is too, can't you? Hey, wait! Yeah, like I said, we've got similar interests, right? That's why we're in the same type of women. Did I get the CL route and that's why this is happening? Because I know that there are different routes in this game, so... I think CL is one of the routes. Guess it was a short friendship, Tono. Yeah, exactly right. I wave Arihiko off. The teacher comes in at about the same time. Should I go to the cafeteria? Let's have it in the classroom. Huh? I just noticed. Yumizuka Satsuki, usually the most eye-catching of all girls, is nowhere to be seen. She must be... Ah, nah. Just like this, she's dead. She's dead. 5th period. Feeling sleepy at the classics lecture, my gaze drifts outside the window, and a crow is perched on the classroom veranda. Not the blue crow from last night, but just an ordinary black one. With its black eyes, the crow stares at me inside of the classroom through the glass window. It's true that it's unusual for a bird to perch there, but it's not like it's some major event. Ah. Suddenly, it comes at me. My vision gradually goes white as my sense of balance goes crazy. My field of vision sways. It feels like something is building up in the back of my head, and my brain feels heavy. Crap. I know this feeling. It's the precursor to an anemia attack. I will never know how you pronounce that. How do you pronounce that? Um, I'll never know.
Anemia. Anemia.
Anemia. Anemia. Okay. The blood that's been building up inside the blood vessels and the blood that's been building up inside my oh my gosh. I'm just not gonna read that. If I had to describe it, I would say it feels like darkness is pushing from my brain outwards towards my eyes. This is bad. I don't usually collapse in the middle of class, but even if that becomes useless, I can't put any strength into my fingers. All I can do now is fall towards the floor. Excuse me, sensei. And something hefts me roughly on the back. Toe's looking pretty bad, so I'd like to take him to the infirmary. Arihiko. At some point, Arihiko had come up to me. Are you really feeling bad, Tono? I could hear the teacher's voice from his lecture. I think I'll be fine. Man, he's totally out of it. Wouldn't it be better for him to leave early? I see. If you say so, Inui, then there's no mistake about it. I've already heard about Tono's health from Kuni Fuji-sensei. Tono, if you're not well, you may go rest in the infirmary or leave early. Sheesh, I don't know what's with him. It seems the classics teacher has complete trust in what Arihiko says. Bad idea. Come on, you can go now. Your face is pale and all, but no one's going to know you're feeling bad until you tell them, you know. Arihiko hits me in the back grumpily. I'll be leaving early then, sensei. The classics teacher nods solemnly. Sorry about making you worry needlessly, Arihiko. Don't worry about it. We've been inseparable since middle school. I can tell when you're about to collapse from anemia. Arihiko heads back towards his seat. Expressing my thanks with a look, I drag my lean-in body out of class. I leave school. It would have been better to go lie down in the infirmary, but at this hour it'd be after school by the time I wake up. That being the case, I decide that I'd better go lie back down at the mansion, even if it means pushing myself. Phew, I think I'm feeling a little better. I breathe in the outside air and feel a little rejuvenated. Sheesh, I'm surprised at my own body. 8 years ago, the price of recovering from that near-fatal injury was becoming prone to my sudden anemia. When I first left the hospital, it would happen at least once a day. Collapsing from dailiness became a daily routine for me. After some time, probably because my body had grown, the spontaneous dizziness and anemia became rarer. But from time to time, things still trigger dizzy fits, and I still lose consciousness. Today I was lucky that Arihiko caught me. Usually I wind up passed out on the floor. Taking a slow, deep breath, I draw fresh air into my lungs. I could feel the blood pooled around the center of my head begin to swirl around again, so I head away from the school. I veer into the main street. Once I go through there and leave the residential district, it's a direct path to the Tono mansion. Crap. Looks like I haven't fully recovered yet. Putting my hand to my forehead, I realize it's harder than usual. I'm not going to do myself any good by pushing myself here until I collapse alongside the road. Guess there's no helping it. Disgusted with myself, I lean onto a guard. I lean on the guardrail. I'll rest for a bit until I manage to calm down. I don't have much to do, so I just stare idly at around the street. It's just past noon on a weekday, but the street is filled with passers-by. Crowds of walking people. Nameless people without personalities walk straight ahead, without even casting a glance at the people walking beside them. Even though there are so many people here together in this crowd, in the same space, they see only one thing. Everyone is their own main character, so they only live the day from that perspective. And so, without really interacting with anyone else, they each end the day by themselves. In a way, you could say that it's a very lonely thing. I begin to think melancholy thoughts about perhaps perhaps a result of my fever. Guess I'll go home now. I feel calmer, and all I'm doing here is wasting my time with pointless thoughts. Getting up from the guardrail, I resume heading home to the mansion so I can rest. That is, until I see her. Casually. All I did was casually cast my gaze into the crowd, but my vision freezes. Thump. Golden hair and red eyes. Her clothes are white, as if they're a symbol of herself. Thump. My pulse races. My veins and arteries spring into action. My nerves split, one after the other. My spinal cord goes berserk, as if it is about to leap out of my back. Thump. The girl walking into the crowd is just beautiful. The distant dizziness comes back to me. My conscience swims falling. I can't breathe. My fingertips tremble. The blood isn't reaching them. My whole body feels cold, like I'm freezing to death. Thump. My heart beats in a rush, urging me to hurry up. I can stand it no longer, and unintelligible words escape my mouth. I can't think. My brain tells me only one word. Thump. Just one word repeating in my brain. Her, that girl. I'm going to... Oh my gosh. What did she do? Ask her name? Who am I kidding? I know very well that that's not what I want to do. I know, but I don't know. It looks like I want to do something else. But I can't precisely put what I want to do in words. The inside of my head is misted over like a rain cloud. My throat is hot. I can't breathe. But so what? That's only natural, right? I've just seen that great woman. It would be impolite not to get excited, wouldn't it? Stop her and ask her name. Ha! Give me a break. I'm not a kid after all. I don't fully understand it, but there's one thing I must do. Bro, if he's acting like this, then that's not normal. Even if you see someone you're attracted to, that it's not normal to feel like that. Dang. She walks into an apartment building. I don't go in yet, but instead watch from outside. She takes the elevator up. The elevator stops at the 6th floor. I check the common mailbox on the 1st floor. There are 5 mailboxes for the 6th floor. I touch one of them and feel a sharp sensation. I smell it. There's no mistake. Her room is the 3rd one. What? I'm excited. I grip the knife in my pocket tightly while in the small Is this like, This is like that damn. This is gonna be like the Beast, and which I'm pretty sure that Beast he met the other night was the murderer. So I can her just think about what is happening. I can show this, right? I can't deal with them. Take them off, and you're good. Please take them off. Oh my gosh. That instant I slipped through the door, not even taking a second. I draw a knife. What? Stabbing, slashing, piercing, driving, splitting into oh my gosh. Isn't she like the name like the brand character for Tsukihime? I see her everywhere. She's like the main girl, right? Because I watched the remake trailer. She can't just die here. What? Eh? Dizziness, what? Oh my gosh. What? She's dead. Of course she is. She wouldn't be human if she was alive. Why? There's nothing to ask. I just did it with my own hands. With my own hands, cleanly and instantly. I cut apart this girl I don't even know. I killed her. Yes, there's no mistaking it. Or am I mistaken? There's no reason for me to do such a thing. That's why it's a mistake. It has to be a mistake. But I had no reason from the start. That's why it's a mistake. It has to be a mistake. The red blood flows all over the floor. Slowly, the dark red stain creeps around my feet. Surprised, I lift my shoe, but I'm too late. Like coal tar, her blood makes a thread connecting the pool on my... What is this? It wasn't me. Yes, it has to be a mistake. A mistake. A mistake. Probably a mistake. Definitely a mistake. This is. Oh. I'm going to save. And there are only 20, so I can just save in memory too for now. I just watched it happen, but damn, I don't know what to choose. I need a flow chart to know what this is gonna choose. I'm gonna just put, this is just a bad dream. This is just a bad dream. But somehow the stench of blood smells so horribly real. Wrong. Yes. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. But I killed her. Is that fact wrong? I didn't kill her. Is that fact wrong? Yes, I, Tonoshiki, wanted to kill that girl. I feel like throwing up from the smell of blood. The contents of my stomach rise in my throat. The crimson is soaking into my eyeballs. I feel dizzy. I fall down on my... What? Oh my gosh. The tears won't stop, and my body collapses to the floor like a pile of garbage. My knees sink into the red puddle spread all over the floor. Red starts to stain my body. It's so painful and red. It's like I'm dreaming. Did we have a choice to leave or stay at the infirmary? I don't remember. I don't think we had a choice. Because if we did, then I probably just brought about something. But if I didn't, then this is supposed to happen. What? It takes a whole day of labor to cut someone up, even when using a saw. Well, I mean, you have the freaking lines. I feel like you're forgetting about that. What is gastric juice? Oh my gosh. This is... Oh, that is... Like, that is a serial killer. That's not even a serial killer. Is this what serial killers feel when they murder only girls? What in the freaking... Is this like what people... This is the kind of person who goes on the dark web. I'm convinced. For all the wrong reasons. This is the kind of person who cooks on an NSFW picture for all the wrong reasons. Oh no. I'm sorry, Sensei. I'm so sorry. Wait, what? Fatal accident. I can hear the sound of rain coming from somewhere. It's raining. Shiki-sama? Was that a dream? Or did he restart the day? Like Groundhog Day. Is this Groundhog Day? What? What happens if I said that it was reality? We're gonna we're gonna figure that out at some point. Hold on. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Oh, um, there. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's continue. I see. I guess I do collapse from anemia. How do I say that again? Anemia. I think. This time it's different because I killed someone, huh? What did I look like, Hisui, huh? My clothing, I mean. Was my uniform, with the blood? It was stained with blood. Your uniform was dirty, so I'm washing it. Blood-stained clothes. There was certainly mud on it, but nothing like blood. What the heck? A dream? That? A dream? Was it a dream? That feeling, that smell of blood, that hideously beautiful white girl. Oh, maybe you're right, that's just a bad dream. Yeah. I'm just going to sleep like this tonight. More importantly, Hisui. Yes, what is it, Shiki-sama? Well, it seems like I came back after dusk. Did Akia say anything? Akia-sama was not home yet at the time. She came back about 2 hours ago and was informed of your condition through my sister. Hisui seems to silently ask, what about it? Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering if she was disgusted with me for causing her trouble on the second day after I've come back. It did seem like Akia-sama was distressed, but I would not say she was disgusted. Saying that, Hisui takes a step away from me. Well, I'll be leaving now. Please call me if you need anything. Yeah, thanks. One more thing I forgot to ask. Yes, what is it, Shiki-sama? It's raining outside. When did it start? Before you came back. When my sister found you, you were drenched. I see. I can't even remember that. Seems like it was a pretty serious case of anemia. If that's the case, I should have pushed myself. I should have pushed myself and should have just rested at school. Good night. I'm really sorry about the day. Please express my gratitude to Kohaku-san too. I understand. Good night. A dream, huh? It's like I don't even know what I felt. But if I can understand what happened or how I feel about it, how do I know it was a dream? I could hear the sound of the rain outside. My mind still feels a little heavy. I glanced down at my chest. The old wound from 8 years ago is still distinctly there, like a burned scar. On top of my desk last night, my father left me, the old blade which cut the white girl into 17 pieces. That was a dream, nothing more. I repeat this over and over again, trying to placate myself until I sleep. But when I was a child, I think someone once told me, don't tell lies that can't even fool yourself. Should I end it here? I think I'm going to end it here. Even though it's only been an hour, it's pretty late for me. I will be streaming again this week, and hopefully it'll be earlier than it was today, and I'll be able to stream like longer for like 2 hours or 2.5. Hell, maybe even 3, who knows. But it's currently 12:03 a.m. for me, so I should probably get to bed soon, to be honest, because my sleeping schedule lately has been absolute trash, so I should probably fix that. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Definitely going to be streaming this more. because damn, was that scene a little gruesome to say the least. Not to say it's the most it's not like not to say it's like the most gruesome thing I've ever seen, but still pretty messed up. So I hope you all enjoyed today's stream, and I'll see you next time.